is mainly on models of perpetually affordable home ownership and community-based housing. So looking at models that can add to the housing stock that we've got and provide a broader range of perpetually affordable housing options in a range of contexts in Australia. As someone trying to live in Sydney and with small children while I was doing my PhD, it became really immediately apparent that there were affordability problems here in Sydney. It was very clear that it wasn't just myself that this was happening to. So many people were really struggling just to make ends meet and really having incredibly adverse impacts on themselves and their kids' lives, or the stability of their kids' schooling. Seeing so many people suffering in that situation and just not being able to get ahead in any way really, I think, brought home the academic concerns, or possibly sort of created a lot of the academic concerns. When we look at models overseas, there's all sorts of ways that we can arrange tenure and have much better sort of social justice outcomes. Research is showing that property and home ownership is pooling into a smaller and smaller group of hands. We're really looking at broadening what's available in the market to address that failure of the market as it's currently operating. The work is important for policymakers because having an affordability problem in your housing market actually impacts on people's stability and productivity. So it speaks to the livability of our cities and our communities on a fairly major level. So as well as the sort of tangible outcomes and the research products themselves, I think fostering that discussion and seeing movement on multiple fronts and policy focus starting to shift, I think, has really been the most significant outcome for the work. I see our university as having a very strong focus on engagement and on making an impact, and this is work that has an impact and I think can really speak to issues that Western Sydney is facing, but also that Australia is facing. Best thing about the University of Western Sydney for me is the incredibly dedicated staff. I've been able to bring together a fantastic team from amongst those people. It's an incredible academic and intellectual environment to work in, and there are some brilliant colleagues here, and it's an organisation that I'm really thrilled to be part of and to be able to do my research here.